Hi guys. For Monday's activity, you engaged in doing a Desmos activity that introduced you to systems of equations. If you're not quite sure what a system of equation is yet, that is okay. So we're just getting started. And they asked you to think about a problem where could you add two numbers together that would have a sum of one, and could you also subtract those two numbers where they have a difference of 8? So I want you to think about that. And then you guys came up with different problems and you looked at what might the equation of that graph look like. So just to kind of give you an overview in case you didn't quite get there yesterday. So they were asking, what if we had a sum of two numbers, x plus y of 1. Okay, so that's what that equation would look like. And let's go ahead. It doesn't like that that was a capital X. I don't really like that either. So that's what that graph looks like. And when you guessed different numbers that had a sum of 1, the point that you had for your x and your y laid somewhere on this line, and your classmates may have chosen different numbers, and their numbers laid on this line. The other one they wanted you to do is, what if those same numbers had a difference of 8? And then the points that you came up of two numbers, one subtracted equaling 8, would lie somewhere on this blue line. There is a set of points that would satisfy both of these equations, and that is what we call a system of equations. Right here, where the graph crosses, that is when we get an x and y value that makes both equations true. Look, if I have 4.5 for my x and I add to it a negative 3.5, I get a sum of 1. And if I subtract those numbers, I get a difference of 8. So there is such a place where you have a value for x and y that would make both equations true. And that, my friends, is systems of equations. You're going to be exploring that more this week and practicing it. We're going to continue to practice it next week. It'll be a while before you're assessed on it. So go ahead and just kind of go through the lessons and build your understanding. Feel free to add this to your video playlist for Tuesday's lesson.